Kev, your mic on?
It's on.
Alright, Kev's ready.
It's on.
Kev was taking me a little too long.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Coolin out.
Welcome back.
What episode is this?
93.
We in the 90s. I knew we were.
Yeah, we're on the road to 100.
We're on the road to 100. We gotta make 100 something special.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Do something special for 100. What's up, man? How you been?
Good. Way more energy than last week.
Oh.
I felt bad about my outing last week, and many of it
Yeah, last week's outing, I think people could tell by the episode that we were definitely drained, I would say.
Yeah, I was drained from the weekend. The audio we messed up. I fucked up with the vid. It was just all down.
Yeah, it was just, we were living like it was 09.
Yeah. Came back strong. I've been chilling.
Yeah, I've been going out, but just keeping it chill when I go out, like
casual.
Getting home at 11, 12. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
versus
late 3, 4s, waking up at 8 in the morning. Like, what the fuck am I doing to myself?
Yeah, I felt my energy. Well, obviously on the pod, but even at work, it wasn't until like later in the week. I was like, yo, I can't keep it. I know it's summer, but
Monday already hard enough as it
is, and this is prolonged into the week. So yeah, this past weekend I got home like around 4 Friday, and I didn't leave the crib until Sunday.
Sheesh. He was in the road all weekend, just chilling, posted up.
Looking at that rain, being in the house.
You been packing, man? You moving soon?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks
I got the word, Got the word.
Wait, how y'all doing that? 'Cause I know you got the brunch that weekend also.
The day before.
Good luck.
The day before. Hopefully the day before, the Thursday before.
Y'all got movers?
Yes, movers. We're going to.
Okay.
I'm having terrible flashbacks from last year. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm not built for that.
I was, when we moved, I was thinking about like us moving everything. Like I was like, I'm gonna rent a truck and then like we just move everything downstairs. I'm glad we got movers. But
yeah, you were smart. Yeah, we could do this. I remember last year I was helping my girlfriend move into our new spot. Our old spot. And I just bought clothes. She bought the rest of everything. And my other buddy come help us. You know, we moving out. I came in my work clothes. First mistake. 6 hours later.
You know what it is? It be the furniture they be taking all the time.
Oh my god.
Like once you have like couches and shit, that takes forever.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a realization where you moving the stuff out and you're like, oh my god, I gotta bring this back upstairs.
And it was hot when y'all was hot. Yeah. You just gotta take somebody
out like 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I was like, the only thing that like worked out for us was that we had elevators in both buildings. So that worked out for the movers, not really for me, because I didn't really care. Like, but it made it a little easier.
Oh no, this year the movers might have to figure it out. I'm not missing my part.
Nah, they figure it out. Yeah. That's what you paying for.
Exactly.
You paying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel a lot better this week also.
So much better,
man. Last week was
such a drag. I was like, yeah, I can't do this again.
Nah. That's why I don't do the back-to-backs, man.
I know. I mean, crazy.
My week hasn't been. Today was pretty chill. So we're recording this on a Tuesday. Monday was hectic. Like, it was just super busy on top of the fact that Mondays are just Monday to me.
Yeah.
It's always hard for me to get back into the work groove on a Monday, especially like after the weekend and having my own time.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got to work on Monday, I was ambushed.
Yeah.
And then it just like didn't stop for the whole day. Today was pretty cool. My boss, she worked from home, air quotes. So it was pretty chill, not too many emails back and forth. It was like, oh, you forgot about me. Cool. So I had stuff to do, obviously, but it was more so just doing it on my own time rather than like all these crazy ass last minute deadline emails coming in, which is what Monday was. So today's been pretty chill, so I feel much better about life today than I did yesterday. Nigga have a bad day, you start questioning every day. Man. Why am I doing this? Is this really worth it to you, Jarel? They go to Trey home, listen to J. Cole, about to have a fit.
Yeah, I thought I was in a good mood. I was in the office for like 12 hours yesterday. I know because it's one of the weeks after Friday off, so that helped. But I was like, let's get it done. Went to the gym after. I was like,
I mean, when you got one, so like, a lot of people don't know, Kev's like summer Friday schedule is like insane. Like, just explain it.
It's okay.
Just explain it, like the concept.
From Memorial Day, the week after until Labor Day weekend, for summer Fridays, you either get off at 2 or you're out. So if you stay until 2 on Friday, the following Friday you're out, and vice versa, vice versa.
You're off.
No
work on a Friday. 4-day work week. No one has ever heard of that before. I wish I had every other Friday off in the summer. I might as well, because... Nah, I ain't want to say that. Never know who listens.
You never know.
Like, well, where you ain't? Oh, man.
We want to dive in first.
Ooh, we got a lot today.
Yeah, prepared this week.
Let's dive into the NBA.
Okay.
Go on the small stuff, right? I'm gonna get this out the way because I want to start with this.
Yeah.
I sent you an article today about the homie Dwight Howard.
I read it.
Well, he ain't my homie. He's someone homie.
He's someone homie.
Where do I even start? So, his trainer says that he's helping Dwight train because Dwight's new goal is to become either Anthony Davis or Kevin Durant.
And to play till he's 40.
And to play till he's 40 because he says you have to evolve, adapt, or die.
Okay.
So at age 32, he's going to learn how to shoot threes all of a sudden.
And learn to play until 2026? The 2026-27 season?
That's what he said. I when I read it, I was listening to the cat. Like,
when I first saw the article, initially what you said, you're going to learn to shoot threes? And then I started reading it.
But supposedly it's he's been working on all summer shooting threes. Which is actually not that bad of an idea.
No, it makes sense.
I've always wondered, like big men specifically, right?
Mm-hmm.
People who can't shoot free throws, right? For the most part, you already have the rest of your basketball game, your repertoire, like down pat for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you spend the entire summer working on one damn thing?
Yeah.
Like focus on your free throws. Like he's apparently gonna teach himself how to shoot threes. I have no thought in my mind he's gonna become AD.
Yeah, they had, I think he was like 81 for 125 on shots out. I forgot how much he hit from 3. I think it was like 40%, but he's a practice.
He's a practice. Yeah, you're not running full court.
Yeah.
No one's guarding you. Nothing's going on.
Yeah, when I read it, I'm like, I hope you're right.
He can't even shoot free throws. You gonna shoot 3-pointers?
Yeah, I had to look back, because every time I think of him, like you sent me the article I read, and I'm like, damn, people hate you. If he's available in fantasy, I'm gonna snatch him up. That's all I can think. He's a fantasy Hall of Fame.
First of all, people slept on him last year and tell his shit about me. I was like 16 and 12, I believe.
They've been doing that for you. That's what I don't understand.
Like 59% shooting.
I looked up his stats. He put up 16.6 points, 12.5 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks.
I was close enough. Yeah.
And nobody wants him. Like, I was thinking of all the teams he's been on.
He's a terrible teammate, supposedly. He's like,
he has to be.
Supposedly, he's like, he doesn't take the game seriously. He's terrible in the locker room. Those kind of things.
Since the Magic, it's been the Lakers, the Rockets. What was the one after that?
Lakers, Rockets.
There's
the Hawks, the Hornets, and now then he got traded to Brooklyn. They bought him out, and now he's on Washington. He's been on 4 teams in the past 5 seasons.
That's it.
And this is
the numbers he playing.
And he's going to the Hall of Fame. There's going to be a Hall of Fame center.
Oh yeah, I'm not debating.
Like 3-4-time defensive player of the year.
Yeah, multi-time.
All this crazy stuff. Yeah,
he don't go to the Hall of Fame. Decorated people.
And he's getting traded all over the place.
He's still an upgrade over Gortat.
Hey, facts. People still sleep on him. He's still athletic as hell. He's not as athletic as he was before. He's still athletic. I watched a couple of Hornets games last year.
Yeah.
He had 30 points and 30 rebounds in one of those games.
Yeah, 32 and 30, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't he get pulled or something? Like, he could have went for more.
Yeah.
His goal was to play all 82. He got suspended for one, so he played 81.
30 and 30.
So the plan's going, you know.
Yeah.
Plan's going well so far.
I'm putting on fantasy.
Look, he available. I'm snatching him up.
Gonna get you some points, some boards.
We're gonna help the Wizards big three.
I ain't gonna take it that far. He tripping. Speaking of another big three, though, we got Melo.
It's finally official.
Carmelo,
yeah, easy.
Yeah, my apologies. Mr. Anthony.
Damn.
What do you think?
D'Antoni said it's an option they're willing to explore, pulling him off the bench.
An option.
But then I was like, who's better than him at the forward spot? You got PJ Tucker, Gerald Green, and Ryan Anderson. Is anybody else? And Ennis?
Who?
Dude from the Grizzlies, I think he was on. James Ennis?
He's on the Rockets.
Mm-hmm. Who's he better than?
I don't think it's about being better than any of them. I think it's about them being better fits, and Melo would have more opportunities coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then when he comes off the bench, then the game would actually revolve around him. If he plays with James and Chris, he's gonna be a ball stopper.
Allegedly, they've been working out all summer.
What that mean?
That's what Paul and Harden did last summer. They get a feel of each other, so maybe they.
But even the way they play is like that is only really successful for them because it's like hot potatoes. Like, you take it this time, no, you take it this time, no, you take it that time. So now they're gonna cut that into a third between someone else also.
That's true.
You take it, now you take it, now you take it.
And it stays here.
Yeah. Once Melo get it, no one get that back. No one. And you're gonna get right there in that mid-range.
You're gonna look back at this.
Beep, beep, beep. Trying to back someone down, do a little crazy turnover shoulder shot.
It's sad it's come to this.
I mean, you think he's gonna be better? Not as far as
than last season?
Yeah, not as far as when.
Houston or him?
Houston.
No.
What about
no
him?
regard.
What about him?
Yes.
He averaged 16 last year. What do you think?
40% shooting.
What do you think he averages this year?
16, 17.
So the same. Why better?
More efficient. I think with the spot, you have Harden and Paul setting you up. If you can't be successful in this, I just.
He had so many wide open shots at OKC.
That's true.
The rim is the same.
Russell like that. He really did. He claimed the
Mm-hmm.
He says he did. This is what he said.
What he said?
He showed up at training camp, and then it was
2 summers ago, Melo was putting up these intense workout videos, and he had me fooled. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Melo slimming down. Melo finally getting in shape. Game 1 started. Same old Melo.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
You pick him up on fantasy?
Depends what round. And actually, probably
third pick. He's still available.
Third pick? Are you crazy? I'm thinking like 9, 10. Are you crazy?
9,
if I pick up Carmelo in the third round, that's insane. 10 person league.
Listen. 10 people. That means the top 20 players are gone. Melo in the third round.
That's insane.
If he averages 17,
people gonna feast on whoever pick. He does nothing else.
He get rebounds every now and then.
That'd be insane.
He gets some rebounds.
In the third round.
I'm trying to think. Go through the top 20 players, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is left?
You want me to do a quick exercise?
Like, no. I'm really drawing a blank, but like, you look at the top 20 players, they're gone.
There are plenty of people left.
Just name one.
Outside the top 20
that wouldn't be selected in the top 20.
Chris Paul.
He gonna be taken in the top 20.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Draymond Green.
He gonna be taken top. Draymond's always a fantasy top 20 because he gets triple double, like damn near close triple double.
Andre Drummond.
I picked him in the top 20 last year.
Blake.
I'm lying. I got him in the third round.
Blake Griffin.
You right. All right. Okay. You proved your point.
D'Angelo Russell.
Jeremy Lin.
What's his name? The rookie that brought on the Mavs. Trae Young might get taken above Carmelo.
Yeah, someone wild would do that.
Doncic.
Don't sleep on Jeremy Lin this year though.
DeAndre Jordan.
He on the Hawks also. They gonna lose a lot, so they gonna be scoring a lot.
Brandon Ingram. Maybe out the top 20, you need to go like top 50. You gotta go way lower.
You take Brandon Ingram before Melo?
Yes.
We don't even know what he's gonna do this year on the Lakers. Their roster is deep.
Even like 16, I think 4-4. He was way more efficient.
I had Brandon Ingram last year.
And how was he for you?
He did what he's supposed to do.
Okay. And now you got the LeBron dust.
But
him, Lonzo, Kuzma, I take them all over.
Melo averaged 16 points last year. That gotta be worth something in fantasy. What's that worth? Like 16 points? What do you get, like one?
Depends if your league's doing makes and misses.
And how he getting those points, because threes are worth more.
See?
Damn. Come on, Melo. You gotta find some kind of value.
He get picked up, but top 20, no.
Top 30, not top 20. Damn.
No.
It's easier to do this when you got the players right in front of you. Yeah, it's easier.
I'm telling you, this is a no-brainer.
He said, no. You got the list right in front of you, then it makes it easier.
What do you expect from him this season? Do you think he's gonna come off the bench?
If he wants to succeed, he would. I'm telling you, like, them throwing him into the mix is not gonna be successful. Like, they like to get boards and run.
Yeah, threes and layups.
He can barely run. Like, you ever see Melo when he's running and he try to stop?
You didn't read the article about his all-season workout?
Listen, even like when Melo's in the Knicks in his prime,
up and down,
you know, he runs down the court and like stops to shoot the three. He has to like prepare himself to stop like 5 feet before the 3-point line. Like it's like and then he gets his he has bad knees. People don't know that. I mean, I'm sure they do, but it's just he overweight. He don't take care of himself.
I wish him the best, but
I mean, I hope they're good. It could just be another competitive team to watch.
They played the Lakers open in their opening game.
No,
because they don't play opening night, do they?
No, they play. I thought they played OKC.
That's Christmas.
Dallas
opening night. The Wednesdays, and they play the Lakers the 30th.
This can't be right. October 30th. This is wrong as fuck.
Yeah, they open on the 16th, I think. Hallelujah.
New Orleans.
On what, the Wednesday?
Yeah.
They seen Braun that week.
Yeah, Saturday at Braun.
What time Saturday?
10:30 on ESPN.
What day is that?
Saturday.
October what?
20th. You know we gonna be.
Okay.
We should go to Emblem that night.
Hey.
That's a nice little sports bar.
Hey.
Alright, cool. Real quick though, I love the fact that the NBA is so smart. Oh, we can go to Bushwick to start. Anyway, NBA is so. I can feel NBA to come back. It's a wrap. But NBA is so smart. I love the fact that they started like their games like 2 weeks earlier this year. Because the summer is a drought, man.
Yeah, I'm getting to the mode. I'm almost ready. I'm even getting myself excited about football.
Bro, I've been watching hella preseason football. I just need something to like focus on.
I just see Shannon and them talk about it.
Bro, there's a preseason game coming on Thursday on ESPN. I can't wait. I set a reminder on my phone because most of the games come on like NFL Network or something like that. I don't have that channel. I have ESPN though. Set a reminder on my phone. I can't wait. I need something like a real sport to watch.
I wish the opening night with Philly against Falcons. I watched that. I was looking at the games when we come back from New Orleans. I was like, yo, let's prolong the weekend a little. Games look trash. The night game looks trash. I gotta look at the afternoon games a little, but again.
Speaking of New Orleans, I think I'm gonna change my flight. Come in a little earlier. I have Thursday, Friday. I have that Thursday, that Friday, and that Monday off. So I'm like, why am I flying in Friday night? It doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Ben hit me up. He finally booked his. He said he on a flight, same flight me and Ray on, and other mysterious person is on.
At least you have company with that. Yeah. What else we got on? We did that.
Clippers fired Bruce Bowen for ripping Kawhi.
That was actually very surprising.
What do you think of that?
I mean, I support it, but I mean, it just shows like how dispensable he is.
Yeah.
He chose the wrong side. You out here repping the Spurs when you worked for the Clippers. I didn't know you worked for the Clippers.
I didn't either. That was news to me.
How did this happen?
I didn't know that either. I was like, why Ball do him like that?
It was funny because someone was like, and watch the Spurs not give him a job. You out here going hard for the Spurs. You know that's what it was. Just like the Spurs alliance is why he went hard on Kawhi, and it's like,
yeah,
now you lost your job.
Yeah, I saw some people saying it was wrong, but it's like, what do you? Kawhi's the commodity.
Of
it's
course.
The business.
I mean, it's only wrong if I lost my train of thought there. It's only wrong if Kawhi doesn't come to the Clippers. And then even then it might not be wrong because you can't.
I got the intention.
Yeah, you can't be that great at your job. You ain't Howard Cosell, nigga. Like, no one cares.
Yeah, and Kawhi could have said today that he's coming to the Clippers.
Yeah.
And he could change his mind. He's like, you gotta take a chance.
Yeah.
And if it's any chance you have this person in place to deter him from wanting to come, you gotta get rid of him.
Yeah.
You the Clippers.
And that's a big deal.
You're the Lakers, you the Clippers.
To potentially lose Kawhi Leonard, that's a big deal. So,
granted, he gonna end up in LA on the Lakers anyway, but
that's a fact.
I admire your effort, Bama.
That's all I got for it.
Yeah.
You got a lot on here about.
We could do LeBron, the Christmas schedule is also the set with the Celtics.
Let's get the Christmas schedule, then we do the Celtics, then we do Bron, because Bron got a lot of shit.
Yeah, we don't have to, we get to it, yeah.
Let's do this Christmas schedule. What game would you want? So, I mean, we can go through the games.
Yeah.
Christmas schedule for the 2018-2019 season. At noon, we got the Milwaukee Bucks at the New York Knicks. 3 o'clock, Oklahoma City Thunder at the Houston Rockets. 5:30, Philadelphia 76ers at Boston Celtics. 8, we got the Lakers at Golden State. And at 10:30, we got the Blazers at the Jazz. What game entices you the most?
Overall, factoring competitiveness and just star power and appeal, it would have to be the 3 p.m. game.
Same.
I can't say, I love my GOAT, but
yeah,
it might be over by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shit might be over
by half, right? Brown gonna be on the side just scratching his head like.
Everything better than the Bucks Knicks.
That's a fact.
Philly Celtics I like. In the middle of the pack.
That's my number 2.
I like them all, actually. Even Portland, I've been hearing a lot about the Jazz, and I'd be willing to stay up. It's Christmas Day.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Someone's asked me to do something. But,
You said that's your second? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, easily my second. I think Embiid, Ben Simmons versus the Celtics. And their deep-ass bench roster, which we'll get to shortly right after this. But, yeah, I mean, I think OKC Houston is going to be a really competitive game, and I'm really excited for that one.
Of course, then third would be Lakers Golden State, just because if you said it was going to be a competitive game, it's easily number 1, but I just don't see it.
I'd been more excited to honestly see OKC versus Golden State.
Yeah, but I get it.
The Lakers aren't, listen.
I don't know if it was you that told me. Somebody said that, I was talking to somebody that Christmas schedule. I think it was David Hughes, who's been on the pod. They should have did Celtics Lakers. I would have watched that. I would have enjoyed that.
Yeah, reignited that rivalry. Plus,
and then you got Kawhi and LeBron.
Kyrie.
LeBron subplot.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
That would have been a good one. Damn.
I get why they did it.
It's not entertaining though. The 8 o'clock game.
We don't know yet,
bro. They about to run through these niggas, especially all the shit the Lakers been talking.
They're not scared.
They about to run through them. But let's run into these the Celtics roster because this don't make no damn sense. Right now they have their starting lineup is Kyrie Irving, projected starting lineup. Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford to start.
Coming off the bench.
Woo! Marcus Smart, Terry Rozier, Marcus Morris, Aaron Baines, Daniel Tice, and Semi Ojeleye is actually pretty good, underrated guy. So they're actually pretty deep.
So 11 deep.
This don't make no damn sense. You put a note on here saying that you think they can contend against the Warriors.
I ain't gonna lie. I just copied a tweet
to
put in my notes. Somebody said that. I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what Jarel
do I think that they can contend against the Warriors?
But it made me think. If they stay fully healthy, they have best hope. Stop the evil empire.
I think it depends on how they mesh because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they all, they really blossomed and flourished when everyone was gone. Yeah. Gordon Hayward hasn't even really played a game, played 5 minutes in a Celtics jersey, so we don't know how he's going to even fit in.
True.
Kyrie Irving apparently can't stay healthy anymore, so we have to see how he blends in.
Horford was very consistent.
Yeah, it just depends on how well they play. Like the Celtics, even like last year, the way they played when Kyrie wasn't in the game is different than how they play when Kyrie's in the game. Because Kyrie gotta hold the ball for a little while. He does his dribble. Versus when he's not in the game, Celtics pass the ball more around.
Well, they could have Hayward play like he could be the playmaker. He wasn't in Utah. He could ease up on Kyrie's load. Kyrie could focus more on scoring. I forgot how good he is. He was an all-star in the West. I need to see him come back.
1 year.
Gordon Hayward. Hey.
But the way it's looking,
forward spot.
I know, but the way it's looking though, it's looking like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are like gonna grow to be better than him.
They're not now. I've heard people say that.
I don't think they are either, but we don't know until the season starts.
That's a fact. That's true.
We don't know until the season starts because he could have been. Everyone looks good when you're like the main guy on the team. When you have to play with other good players, true colors get exposed.
You think they can contend with the Warriors?
Just based on paper, yeah.
Well, you think they come out the East?
On paper, definitely. Definitely. You got Kyrie, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford. And the thing about it, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, like, both of them are long, athletic, like, forwards. They can switch on a lot of different positions. Gordon Hayward is the best defender, but he's a decent defender. Kyrie is just an unbelievable scorer. And Al Horford, you know what you're going to get out of him.
Yeah.
He's going to play some defense. He's going to hit the mid-range, hit the three-point shot, and stay out of the way and get rebounds. That's it. Then you got Marcus Smart come off the bench, Terry Rozier. These dudes blossomed last year. And Marcus Smart is a fucking, like, a pit bull. Like, he's an assassin as far as, like, defense and just, like, beating up in people's faces and bringing that defensive intensity.
Yeah. Who opens in the East, opening night? Are the Celtics one of the teams playing? I completely forgot what the East matchup was. So it's OKC, Golden State. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I hope they stay healthy.
In the East, it is Philadelphia and Boston.
Oh, we just getting them all the time. Okay. Christmas opening night.
Yeah, Philadelphia is visiting Boston.
Okay. That'd be good.
Yeah, so tip-off opening week is that Tuesday is Philadelphia at Boston, OKC at the Warriors. The Wednesday, this shit opens up on Tuesday, I love it. Wednesday's the Pelicans, Rockets, Dallas Suns. Scratch that. I might watch the Suns. I just want to see what DeAndre Ayton looks like.
Actually, I want to see what Luka done.
Yeah, so I might actually watch that. I'm gonna be tired as hell this week.
I want to see why they did that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that game.
I'm gonna be tired as hell that week, bro.
I know.
Be up late. Then Thursday's the Bulls at the Sixers. Lakers, Trailblazers.
And Bron, I trust. I'm up.
And then that Friday is Boston, Toronto.
Oh my God, we out.
Boston, Toronto that Friday night, 8. I'm out. I already know where I'm gonna be at. And then Golden State at Utah.
Oh, we out.
We out. Friday, October 19th. But yo, the Wizards get no respect.
What are they on NBA TV?
Saturday at 7 p.m. They on NBA TV against the Raptors, which is gonna be a pretty decent game. But like the Wizards never get any respect, even during the playoffs. They're the team that gets like relegated to NBA TV all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? DC is a large market. At least I thought it was. And then you got the Rockets at the Lakers right after.
That's on NBA TV,
sir. That's on ESPN.
Oh, okay, all right. Damn.
I don't think LeBron's ever played a game on NBA TV.
Nah, he has.
When?
Yes.
When?
They have national. He definitely has.
LeBron?
Yes.
Everyone's
played on NBA TV.
I'm
telling you.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
Not Bron. They know where their bread is buttered. And then Sunday you got the Rockets at the Clippers.
Alright.
So I already know for a fact that Friday and Saturday we out.
Yeah.
Ain't got no choice. What's the man?
You sound like last week during that following week.
They already know. What's the man to do?
Yeah.
Miss it? First of all, opening week is like one of the most exciting times.
Oh man.
Of like my life. Like it's like basketball's coming back. It's all fresh. The bar's always packed. You're around people arguing and yelling and screaming about basketball. I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna get our spots down.
Of course. Then you want to jump into LeBron and all his 1,001. And I don't even know where to start. This is so much.
I just want to look through a popular narrative I keep hearing since LeBron's move to LA is that he's pretty much punting on the season. Mm-hmm. He's just out here to be a mogul in the business, man. Mm-hmm. Which didn't really. Obviously, it's easy being in LA, but it's not like he was a billionaire. He has a lifetime contract from Nike, all these other deals while living in Cleveland. Obviously, it's easy now, but I didn't think it was gonna like distract him. Then I saw this list of things that he has going on. It made me second guess. Like we have a list of like 14 projects he's working on. It feels like.
How much of this stuff do you think he's actually working on?
Good point. That's a good point. He does have a team.
I don't know because I don't know anyone like famous like this.
Yeah.
Like I don't know like what this process works like, but I assume that this is literally like someone probably brings something to LeBron, he signs off on it, and they use his name at the forefront because it gets people to gravitate towards it.
Yeah.
Like like that TV show The Wall, executive produced by LeBron James. Executive produced me, and LeBron probably said one thing about it, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, this is what's that thing called? Spring Hill Entertainment? Is that their thing?"
Yeah.
Yeah, Spring Hill Entertainment. Like, this is mad random, but a show I just started watching, which is now canceled. Survivor's Remorse.
On Stars?
Yeah.
I've seen that episode in the past.
It's alright. It's just something to keep time passing. I see why it got canceled though, because season 4 was trash. I see why it got canceled. That must have been when LeBron stopped paying attention. He was stressing too much in Cleveland. But I mean, I think some of these he's probably more involved in than others. Like that the Shut Up and Dribble documentary he has coming out on Showtime. I think he's probably more actively involved in that versus some of these other projects that are just coming out.
Yeah, I've been listening. I've just been quickly scanning. Yeah, he's not really in a lot of these. A lot of these are just him producing.
Yeah, like the House Party remake. He'll be in Space Jam 2. That's a fact. Yeah. But that probably won't happen. I mean, ain't no telling when they gonna film that, Mm-hmm. But most of the stuff is just like him signing off on stuff. I mean, the difference between this and Cleveland is probably that, which will be a distraction though, is because at least I feel like in Cleveland he didn't have the time to like take all these meetings. Like when you're in LA, like everyone lives there, so it's like, yo, let's meet. Alright, cool, let's meet.
Yeah, you got a week at you.
Yeah, Cleveland is like, I'll see you whenever I'm in LA.
Yeah.
Now it's like all these opportunities are gonna be right in front of you, offers and time. People are trying to meet with him and bring all these deals to him. And that might distract him, but I think LeBron's work ethic is just like so impeccable, and I hope he don't get distracted. His will is strong, I hope.
Yeah, it's like no matter how long you in the gym for, it's like, say you got in the gym at 10, which I assume would probably be earlier.
Yeah.
Say you in the gym for like 3-4 hours. It's still only 2-3 o'clock, and it's in the summer. Like, you have nothing but time.
Yeah, but I don't know LeBron's like
I don't
schedule.
know.
I mean, but supposedly he like spends millions of dollars on like his, but like if he cuts back a little bit on like working out, just even the slightest bit, that can throw his whole body off. Especially because like he's already in uncharted territory.
Yeah.
As far as
being as good as
age, yeah. You still in your prime at 34, about your 15th season. And you see people who came out the same year as LeBron, look at Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, he said it. He has China offering him stuff.
But just look at him though.
Yeah.
He played like 20 minutes a game.
Flashes, even it's just flashes.
Yeah, flashes. When you got LeBron still carrying the entire team on his
Carmelo, career lows.
Across the board.
That's the normal thing though. That's what
Of course. Except for LeBron.
Yeah.
And LeBron came straight out of high school. So he's actually like, he got so like miles straight out of high school, 2 Olympic summers. He did one he didn't do a FIBA summer. He did 2 Olympic summers, that's it, I believe, 2000.
He ain't doing any world championships.
3 Olympic summers, I believe. He did 3 Olympic summers. He did the one where they got bronze in 2004, 2008, 2012.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how many finals now?
8 straight.
8 straight.
But 9 total.
How many extra seasons is that?
But 9 total. But also he hasn't been eliminated from the first round outside of the first season that he went to the playoffs. So he's been going at least to the second round, which is like what? May still?
Yeah.
Late April, May? Or guaranteed May?
Yeah, definitely May. Like
May. Damn. For 15 years now.
Your season ends in June, July, August, September.
Just with the playoffs and the Olympic Games and all that stuff, that's at least two more added seasons to his body.
Damn. He's so good.
And he's still good. He's still out here just killing shit. Outside of defense, he hasn't really looked like he has broken down at all.
Mm-hmm.
And defense just look like lack of effort. Like he look like he ain't even trying no more. But realistically, he's still that's my GOAT, man. Like
yeah,
that's my GOAT, man.
Yeah, I was just curious, seeing all he has on his plate. But yeah,
it's a lot.
It is a lot. I didn't know it was this
it's
much.
a lot.
It really is a lot.
Because I'm looking at this list that you prepared. And I'm like, yo, this is a lot of shit. Like
I didn't know it was this much. I thought people were like exaggerating. Like,
nah, this is a lot of stuff to be focused on. I don't even. It's a lot.
Yeah, we'll see.
You gotta be diligent.
You really do.
And using your time wisely, because
you gotta be a sensei at time management.
Yeah, but I think it's something more so where it's just like, yo, Bron, this is what this is about. Mm-hmm. He probably like reads like a prospectus of it, like or a summary, like yeah, wrong with that.
Yeah.
Put my name on it.
I need to see it.
I hope so anyway.
They showed him in a Lakers uniform working out.
Look like he
had shots up. I need to see him.
He looks swole again though.
He does.
Look, he gained his weight back that he always loses every summer. God. Nigga, lose 20, put back on 30.
Odd.
Never met a man like that. Like, remember in Miami, he said he was up to like 270 at one time or 280?
Yeah.
Last year he was walking around at 250.
Shit. That reminds me of Dwight Howard. Wasn't he say you up to 285? 12% body fat? That's when he said he needed to change. That's when his trainer said that he needed to change.
12%.
12%. I was like,
that's it.
And then you complaining? That's
it. I only want to check my.
I forgot about that series though. A quick 10. He put up 6 and 10 against Cortez.
And now he replaced him.
Damn. Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
We'll see.
Season start. Yeah.
I'm excited for the season though. I will say that.
The schedule out now is just.
That first week, honestly, I might make some midweek moves.
I'm gonna make a lot of bad decisions.
I'm gonna
just say it with the camera on.
Now we mature. I feel like we can go out now, grab a beer to
eat,
watch the game, especially like on like a Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm not just going. Yeah.
But
because I really want to actually see the game.
That's a fact.
Like focus
on the game, like what happened, play by play. But Friday and Saturday,
It's nothing tomorrow.
See I know a lot of $5 BNSs, what I call them now, BNSs around BK.
We've acquired a lot of spots. They ain't sponsoring us.
I know a
lot of places.
But it's funny, speaking of that really fast though. Remember it used to be $8 and then we started seeing some $7, some $6. I told you I spotted a $5.
Talk about that.
With the full-fledged Stella glass. Chilled. I said, alright. Yeah.
Probably back in town. 3 more weeks. Probably back in town.
Alright, so
shifting out of sports.
Into this music.
Your boy.
Which one?
Jermaine.
Oh, so I gotta make a public announcement.
What?
He only got half my heart now.
For real?
He only got half.
Do tell.
I can't deny Drake's greatness anymore.
You have to be a competition.
Nah, it was never a competition to me. It was just like I gravitated more towards him.
Jermaine. What I ever do?
In my adult years, I just don't know what it is. I listen to his music and I'm just like, my heart just feels so warm.
Welcome.
And I'm just like, yo, how the fuck does he keep doing this? And Jermaine is always Jermaine. Like I know J. Cole, he gonna do what he do. So I'm like, I can never just abort mission. I mean, abort the shit completely. Abandon the shit correction completely. This thing got me want to think about visiting Toronto. I'm like, what's so special about this place? Nah, I was listening to Scorpion and then I started going back listening to some of the other projects and I'm like, yo,
that's right.
But then I went back and listened to the projects and I thought about the time that we were in when the projects came out. And I was like, yo, I wasn't fully appreciating this shit in the time when it was. Like, for example, listening to Take Care, right? Listening to Cameras. I'm like, shit, I think back 2011, we had St. John's, right? And I'm like,
I was abroad. I didn't take care of.
Oh, I go there imagine. I'm at St. John's, I'm chilling. And I'm like, there was nothing else that sounded like that in 2011. Nothing else sounded like that in 2011. And I'm like appreciating the fuck out of it now in 2018. But when I was looking back on it, I was like, wow, I like put myself back in the shoes that I was in 2011 and be like, yo, wow. Like, not so far gone. What was his debut album?
Thank You Later.
Thank You Later came out freshman year. I had to I was listening to that and go back and think like, damn. I don't know, but it was like, there was a lot going on. I was like just going back and like listening through his whole discography and being like, he got a catalog going. I'm like, he's talented. Like, he might be the greatest of all time. Like, this shit's insane. Like, what he can do it.
Hours worth. He's one of those catalogs you don't really, you know the hits, you think he has hits, he's like, yeah, he got hits. But then if you go,
and listen, I know.
Hit after hit after hit after hit.
And that was the thing, it was like, I was going through albums and listening to it. And it was like one of the things where it's like, oh shit, like I forgot he had this. Yeah, it's like, ooh, okay. And it's like, bow, 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 bow. And it's like, literally, you can spend hours just listening to his music. And just his music.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, thinking, it's like whenever we getting ready now, it's like me and my girl, we'll be like, oh, play music. And like the first thing I was thinking about, play some Drake. Like, because you already know, like that's like a guaranteed, for anyone who's around, this is a guaranteed hit for you. Like, I'm playing some Drake, cool. I was like, damn.
You gonna see Aubrey and the Three Amigos when they hit the city?
They ain't take it that far, my nigga. I mean, if you'd had
OVO, my heart. I really want to go.
If you'd had OVO Fest, then I would have fucked with it. But I'm not about to be going to Barclays and be sweating for no reason.
I agree. I really wanted the experience of you just wrapping into a Toronto trip plus. You be going ham for OVO Fest.
Bringing out some random folks.
I guess it just not happening. Maybe next year.
We'll see. Well, I mean,
next year. That was
But let's get to Jermaine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Big homie Jermaine Cole.
What do you think? When I saw that he had a new freestyle, I did the devil's head. I was like, what? I was like, damn. And it made me think, like, when these artists that I really like grown up to and love, when they just get old and pass, I'm like, not die, but they just like give up the game and just like, man, where am I feel that joy from? I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's like genuine excitement.
What you think about the freestyle though?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Me too.
I like it. It's very promising.
Yeah.
Very, very promising.
I wasn't in love with it though.
No.
Okay.
I've heard better, but
yeah, okay.
it could have been like, what is this?
Yeah. It was cool. It wasn't the reaction that I saw everyone else giving it. Like a lot of
they went too much
crazy fire emojis, but that's why I don't like listening to those.
He did math like he Asian. I was like, come on. Come on.
He'll be out here like just amping shit up. So I was like, all right, let me not listen to anyone's opinion before I listen to it. I listened to it like 3 times, and I was like, maybe my own opinion. Like, oh, this is cool. I fucked with this. Is cool. But then I got on social media to see what everyone else was saying.
Yeah.
You would have thought.
I saw it on Pitchfork. I went there to go look at some of their past album reviews, and it's one of their headlines. I'm like, J. Cole knew what?
I mean, now when J. Cole drops something, it's going to be a headline.
No, well, to find it from them. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I didn't get anybody's. I usually get some news from Twitter or alerts. So it was refreshing. I just had to just go in. I didn't have to hear about how fire and like emoji face about how crazy this is.
Yeah. So you said that you think this is gonna be a mixtape?
This is what I was reading. I don't know, called the off season.
I hope so.
He was tweeting, which really got me excited. He's like, feed me beats. You want to murder shit? Like, and one of the most popular critiques of him is that he only raps on his, well, he really does only rap on his own shit for the most part. So
yeah.
To hear him outside, and just to hear him on somebody else's beat's gonna be like.
Which is very surprising though, because if you remember when he first came out, like before, when he really couldn't like find a single.
Yeah.
When he was like trying his best to find a single, his initial, like his first interviews, he always said he wanted his entire album to be produced by like, I think it was No ID at the time.
Oh my god.
So he was like only using No ID beats, and he wanted like one album to have like produced by just one producer in its entirety.
No, enough of that.
That wasn't working out for him.
I need Axe Boy Wonder, what he up to?
Yeah.
Murder Beats. Metro, he's still active.
Everyone's active. We forget.
Really go out, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but there's a lot of, there's so many producers now.
Yeah. I'm forgetting a lot of people, apologies, but
yeah.
I'm excited if it really is
yeah.
Which I think it is, so that'd be good. And then the next, I gotta revisit KOD. It's been a little while since I listened to it from top to bottom. I've been hearing the last 2 tracks a lot and then other tracks sparingly on shuffle. I'm ready to just go top to bottom again.
I hope he does drop a mixtape though, because he's been taking a lot of time off lately.
That made me think actually, I forgot, I think we was talking to Andrew, some interview, when For My Eyes Only dropped, and he was just not seen. He did that documentary, I think 2 weeks prior with him and his manager.
Yep.
And then he dropped it, went platinum, you didn't see him.
Nothing.
He said he was in the crib, he was in his house building a crib, and then he got the call about his sales or something like that. And it's just a testament to one, his star power. But then it made me think about the difference this time around. He is everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, he's way more active than he was. He's doing Angie interviews, he's on tour already. So and he's tweeting a lot.
Well, maybe it's just, maybe he really wanted to give that time to his family, like, he had a new baby and stuff. Now he's like,
no doubt, but I love how like rejuvenated he
is.
And that he's hungry again. Like, this is good.
Yeah, you need to cut that.
Don't rest on your laurels.
Yeah. You listen to Nicki album?
I did.
Me neither.
All I heard was
that Barbie song.
I heard snippets of it.
Barbie Dreams.
I don't know.
You folks gotta chill out.
I don't know if I wanna.
It wasn't that damn good. Oh, Nicki back. We got coming out, my girl screaming. Listen to this now. Listen to this now. I listen to it. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why you're dissing everyone. It was cool, but people were like...
It's like a flip on, like, it's not really a diss. You ever heard Biggie's Dreams? It's like that. It's like a joking kind of...
It was alright.
No, I agree. I agree, but people really think like she's like dissing the people on it.
That's probably why it's getting more burn than it deserves.
It's okay.
It's alright. It's a cool song. She had some bars on there. That was the most bars I ever heard of spit since she broke up with Safari, but
yeah, I'm cool. I don't even. The last Nicki thing I like. Probably a verse on Motorsport.
That was a good verse.
Probably.
Have you ever listened to an entire Nicki Minaj album?
I haven't.
Me neither.
I have songs here and there. Like, what's that one with Eminem? Roman's Revenge.
She has a track with Eminem on her new album.
I know.
I haven't listened to it yet.
It's just to see them track lists. 17 tracks.
It's also M. Lost appeal to me.
Yeah.
He has been so lackluster these past couple years.
Yeah, the flip side, yeah. I was on Twitter and I saw somebody was like, they mentioned, somebody tweeted Eminem and it was like, nah, Mac Miller in reference to some of our popularity. He's like, one of them relevant for the last 6 years. And at first I was like, and that's a really thing. Like,
that's a big fact.
Damn, it is. Between him and then...
When did Recovery drop? That was 2010?
Yeah.
That was the last decent album he dropped.
Yeah, man.
Like, and that one wasn't even like great. It was just like the last one I could actually tolerate. Like this
the last one, yeah, I bought multiple songs from that. I like multiple songs on it.
Yeah.
That's the last one. Yeah.
But like, what was the last one? Marshall Mathers LP2, is that the last one he just dropped?
Yeah, I really only listen to probably Rap God and he has a song called Wicked Ways.
Yeah.
But there's like 16 other
but
tracks.
But ultimately, like, the songs that he makes now are just so weird.
Yeah, when his name come up, it's not the same energy. At least for me, it's like...
Then he had that verse on Pink song, and I'm like... I was like, why were you excited to get this verse? You and Ryan loved...
Oh, still do, No Favors?
That verse on Big Sean's song, and I'm like...
No Favors? Oh,
yeah.
Still.
Nah.
Still, I'm still there.
Every time I listen to it, I'm like... I hate to say this, but maybe I want to fast forward.
I respect it. I'm still there.
I don't understand. I'm like, yo, you couldn't have thought this was your shit.
I don't know. Even like Kanye, he had a song produced by Clark Kent that just came out, I think over the weekend or so.
Oh, yeah, that's the one you're talking about.
I saw the link and I just went about my way. It's like, it's not the same.
They don't have the same draw.
As far as that, like, if it ain't Jay, and it needs to be just Jay.
Yeah, because he got on the track with his wife, and he...
Not for me. Not for me. I don't want to be attacked. It's just not for me. Not for me. 444 though, you texted me the other day.
That shit.
A fucking mad.
I was saying shit again the other day. I was just going through catalog.
Ahead of his time. 10 tracks.
Oh,
concise, top to bottom, nothing but content and material. Oh my.
I want to see people slept on it, but that'd be a lot because people did not sleep on that album. People gave it its due praise because that shit. I listened to it again.
Can throw the classic.
And I was like,
throw the classic on that.
I was like, Jay has some shit on here. And you know, you listen to like an album, you sleep on, you put it away for a while, listen to it again, you start hearing lines you didn't hear before. I was like, wow, Jay-Z really ahead of his time with this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch that one again.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
But Jay-Z be wild when he get around his wife. They had a video, people be coming at him on Instagram. They had a video on Instagram. They on a run tour and like Beyonce singing and Jay-Z tries to like interject and he's like he just starts screeching like some wild shit. And you can see Beyonce like eyes just like look over like, what the fuck did you just say? They can just show his age quick.
Man. Yeah, I'll touch their duet album again one day.
Nah.
I heard Friends is fire.
Was that on the album?
Yeah.
I touched it once, that's all I got. And even then, I was like, skip. Alright, let's get into this topic about $43 billion in touring and musicians only getting 12% of that.
I was just astonished, but I guess I shouldn't be. It's just the scale. That's what really surprised me. Magnitude. 43 billion, which I read is the peak since 2006, and only 12% of that. And it's not even because of streaming, it's because of touring and stuff.
Yeah, that actually started in like, I'm trying to think who was the first artist to do that. I remember Waka Flocka mentioning it in an interview, but I know he wasn't the first. But I would say probably like a Kanye or something like that. Because record labels used to get money from people from touring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then artists started being like, why are you getting money off my tour? You're getting money off the album sales, the mixing, the mashing, all that shit. So like me going out on tour, you shouldn't get any money, especially if you're not funding it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They make so much money off these artists. And the artists literally get the bulk of their money just from touring.
It is.
I mean, because you got to think about it, touring is the only thing that's not actually implemented in the physical song. Like the physical song itself is what the record labels own, and that's why they make money off of it. Like you go on a touring, you own yourself. Like you're performing the song, but you're not actually like, no one's actually playing the songs or anything like that, which is why a lot of the streaming money goes back to the record labels. But that's not surprising, because streams is just record sales, basically.
Yeah.
So it's like basically we're replacing someone going to the store and buying a physical copy of a CD. So I'm not surprised that record labels get most of that money.
That's another reason.
But there's so much money.
I hate the album with his wife. That's why Jay's ahead of his time. Starting like things like Tidal, where it's just artist owned and you get your own money and sign these massive tour deals. Like his Live Nation, I think it's like 200 million or something.
Stupid.
And he's really slow.
Every time he drops an album, he has like a deal with like Sprint, like.
Oh yeah,
but now
already platinum.
Now also Sprint customers get like 6 months free of Tidal. It's like.
Oh yeah, and they bought back. I think for like 200 million. They put a stake in it. God Almighty. But I'm a business school.
I mean, I don't like Tidal. I'm not nothing against him. I just don't like the platform. I prefer Spotify.
Yeah.
But
you gotta admire what he.
Yeah, of course.
Especially when you read stuff like this, it just sucks.
They also like, I listened to 444 the other day, and he was like, y'all still taking them advances, huh? Me and my niggas out here taking them chances. And I was like, damn. But then you look at his actual body work and what he's doing and how he's doing it and how he moves, and it's like.
Even like, he had a song on American Gangster, and that's like 2007, 2008. Like, own boys, own your masters.
Yeah.
Slave. I was like, damn. It's like, this is so from way back, he's just been telling me.
Yeah, but I mean, you would think nowadays it is easier to like have more control and more independence. But there's really only so much you can do by yourself. Like record labels have access to like global marketing spheres and promotion teams and A&Rs and all this stuff that can really give you that backing, that push that you can't give yourself. Even someone like Nipsey Hussle, who's been independent for God knows how long, just signed a deal with Atlantic, because he was never going to get that global push that he wanted or that he felt he needed by himself.
Those are kind of deals I would like to see. To see like what enticed you. Obviously what you said, but percentages.
Yeah, those are mostly distribution deals only. But I am intrigued to see like what the record label's cut is. Like, I split this shit 50-50, like what's going on? It is very interesting to see how that works out. I was watching is it called The Rapture on Netflix?
Yeah. Where they interview a different rap artist?
Yeah.
I ran through that.
The one with A Boogie, even though I didn't find that episode to be that entertaining to me, it was interesting that he was smart enough to know, like, so that he was signed to his own record label, High Bridge Entertainment, and then his record label signed a distribution deal with Atlantic. So him himself as an artist, he has no like connection to Atlantic, other than the fact that he signed to High Bridge Entertainment, and High Bridge has a distribution deal with Atlantic. So it's like the deal specifically with High Bridge and Atlantic, not between A Boogie and Atlantic.
Yeah.
So it's like really interesting the fact that he was smart to know that a lot of young artists, like 21 I think, or 22 now. But I'm sure when he signed that he probably was younger, so it's like to be smart to know, this is my business, this is my brand. But that's where people like Jay-Z come into play, and if you actually listen to the words they spewing, and actually take it as knowledge. I think eventually, like, that model is gonna. It is getting broken down slowly. Like, where record labels have all this control. I think that right now they just have access. Probably a terrible comparison, but on a smaller scale, where Kanye was ranting about like how, how he was ranting about how like he needs like like a Louis Vuitton or something like that, or like a Nike or Adidas to back him, because they have all the factories, they have all this infrastructure already set in place. And their record labels, man, they have hundreds of thousands of employees. They have like bases in all these different countries. They have the processes already mapped out. All the marketing, all the global promotions, everything is, all the venues, all that shit is already like, they got that infrastructure in place. So for us, anyone to try to do that by themselves, or even with your small team of close confidants, will just be difficult, like extremely difficult to try to break through that. I mean, yeah, we have YouTube and the internet now, but it's only so far that can reach, rather than like, people still see posters and billboards when you walk outside in Times Square. You can't pay to have a billboard up in Times Square by yourself. Like, I mean, I'm sure you could, but the record labels do that.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. You got anything else?
No.
That was a really long-winded little soliloquy I went on. I don't know what was going on.
It's a good conversation. Yeah, everybody don't have the fun. You see Jay does it in like Drake, but it's like,
exactly.
Those are top tier.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And Jay been in the game for God knows how long. Like Jay,
so, you know, he's paying for his.
Oh, of course.
Drake's label couldn't be, but you know, Jay's on it.
It's also not even just paying for it. It's also like Jay-Z has like, he's amassed such a fortune and such a name in the game that companies want to do business with him. Companies want to be associated with him. Companies don't want to be, I'm not gonna say they don't want to be, but like a new up and coming artist, for example, like a Lil Baby, for example. Fuck a Lil Baby, but like, he doesn't have that name yet where like a Sprint will be like, oh, we want to, we want to do this deal with you where he can go off on his own and make those kind of deals happen. Versus Jay-Z, who has like 30, 40, I hate that anymore, 30 years in the game now, where companies want to do business with him. Like, you're the face of hip hop now, or one of the faces, on the Mount Rushmore.
No.
He paid his dues,
Yeah.
So we'll see. Whew, child.
Yeah, I feel good. We came back strong.
Last week we apologized. We recorded half the episode and that shit wasn't there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now we here.
Yeah, we here now. We good. We back.
Energetic. We back.
Woo. But now, as always, guys, make sure you check out the YouTube page. We have this episode up there.
Clips from
it. Break it down for you guys. Working on the IG. We're using the IGTV now. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all social media. Handles at Coolin Pod. Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. Y'all know where to find us, man.
And yeah, we're really working behind the scenes.
Yep. So until next time, it's Coolin out.
Stay cool.